Retromaniac Game Review. Retromaniac Game Review. Retromaniac Game Review. Giving off nostalgia. Retro power.
Cowabunga Turtle fans, we are just mere hours away from the release of Dimension Shellshock. I, for one, can't wait to play as Usagi and Karai and battle my way through all these crazy dimensions, hopefully discover new dimensions that weren't shown off in the trailers. Maybe we'll see some more surprise background character cameos, and of course I want to find out who that boss is. So I spent the last 2 weeks or so waiting for this DLC to drop, updating one of my older ideas. I had mentioned a brand new level surfs up at Mayday Bay with a special request encounter from Fillet. I wanted to update this encounter to make it more like my PandaCon and Walkabout special request mission ideas. You meet up with Ray along the bay, and he has this to say.
I am glad you are here, my friends. The Mutanimals' forces have been split up and need your help. The Foot have been threatening to blow up this dam with underwater charges. I am the most suited for dealing with this task, so I must remain here on guard duty. But please, can you help the others? The evil Mr. Knoll, with the help of the Foot Clan, have taken over the Undersea Ecology Lab and ironically are using the hydropump system to dump toxic waste straight into the ocean. You must stop them.
You accept Fillet's mission and are thankful that he's dealing with the underwater charges instead of you. So the beginning of this level is just like my last idea, where it's a surfing area. Only this time, instead of dodging obstacles and dealing with flying bouncers, you'll also have to battle foot soldiers on foot skis. Watch out for those torpedoes, and don't forget to protect your feet from these foot.
My toes! My toes!
I also thought it might be cool to defeat one of those flashing enemies explained in my recent DLC speculation video to earn an unlockable costume for Michelangelo. It's like time to catch some major waves, dude! You'll eventually reach the Undersea Ecology Lab hatch. You'll open it up and hop down. You'll fight your way through waves of enemies in this underwater facility, but as you do, you might notice a few cameos in the background. Past the glass observation windows out in the Atlantic, you notice Merdude. He stops to say hello, but his greeting has to be quick because he's being chased by Armagon. Man, this cyborg shark sure does get around. The next room you'll enter is the Hydropump Control Center. A large TV monitor can be seen in the corner with the mysterious Mr. Knoll barking orders at Dr. Polydorius, who is frantically trying to dump as much toxic waste into the ocean as possible. Also in the corner behind a couple barrels of toxic waste, Muckman and Joe Eyeball can be seen. They're kinda hiding out for now and waiting until after the fight, when they'll gladly hop out and help clean up some of the garbage. Speaking of the fight, it's time to find out who the first boss of this level will be. It's the alien thief from Dimension X, Toxine. This character originates from the Turtles Adventures Archie comics, and he just looks badass. He reminds me of the Predator. I think he'd blend in well with the rest of the Yautja. After you defeat Toxine, you manage to turn off the hydro pumps and stop the pollution. This completes Fillet's first special request objective. A floating mop appears for you to collect. Grab it and you will have unlocked the next playable character, the Toxic Crusader. I had mentioned the idea of Toxie being a playable character before. He was one of my early ideas for a possible crossover character from another franchise. And that franchise even has its own brand new beat-em-up coming out in the near future. So you'll eventually arrive at the final area of this underwater structure. It's a biodome preserving all types of tropical jungle plant life. 2 members of the Mutanimals can be seen in the background. It's Dreadmon and Jaguar. You follow a spilt trail of toxic waste leading up to an emptied barrel. It looks like it has been dumped in this small pond in the center of this dome. It's boss fight time. Leaping out of the small pond is the evil Man Ray. If you manage to defeat this imposter, you will have finished liberating the Undersea Ecology Lab and completed Fillet's final objective. Bring him the good news and you will have unlocked him as the next playable character. Speaking of playable characters, when I saw that Street Fighter VI was crossing over with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I immediately thought, hey, what if Shredder's Revenge got Ryu as a playable character? But there's so many other characters from different franchises that have crossed over with the Turtles in the past. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a few of them team up with the Turtles for a possible future DLC or even a follow-up sequel game. Alright Turtle fans, that's going to do it for now, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and let's all kick some major shell when the DLC drops tomorrow.
Halt! Release that jewel and surrender yourselves at once, deceivers! Now, creature, admit you are not the king.
I will not.
Yes, you will.
Okay. I ain't the king.
Behold!